Congratulations to both these teams for making it to this point in the tournament. You have guaranteed yourselves no less than a tie for 9th place, so congratulations are in order. Will you welcome back on the red, Washington 1 from Hoquiam, Washington, and on the yellow, Ohio 1 from Lancaster, Ohio. This is quiz number 104, officially on the matrix. This quiz is open. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Question: who have set the ancient...
Red 2.
Interruption.
Who has set the ancient landmark according to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 28? Thy fathers?
That is correct. Question number 2 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question: how many things does verse 23 of Proverbs chapter 20?
Yellow 1.
Interruption.
Proverbs chapter 23. Instruct us to buy, and what are they? Buy the truth, wisdom, instruction, understanding. There are 4.
That is correct. Question number 3 is a quotation completion question worth 10 points. Question:
Red 2.
Interruption.
For better it is that it be said unto thee, come up hither than that thou shouldest be shut lower in the presence of the prince of mine eyes, I think.
That is incorrect. This interrupted quotation completion question will be reread to Ohio without interruption. Question: for my mouth shall...
Yellow 2.
For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
That is correct. Question number 4 is worth 10 points. Question: what are like a potsherd...
Red 1.
Interruption.
What are like a potsherd covered with silver dross? According to Proverbs chapter 26, burning lips and a wicked heart.
That is correct. Question number 5 is worth 10 points. Question: who findeth a good...
Red 2.
Interruption.
Who findeth a good thing according to Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22, who findeth a wife?
That is correct. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Question: how is the wicked no more?
Yellow 2.
Tie.
That is incorrect. Question number 7 is worth 10 points. Question: chasten thy son...
Red 1.
Interruption.
Chasten thy son. When? According to Proverbs chapter 19, chasten thy son will bear his hope.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a two-part question worth 10 points. Question: to what degree did God give Solomon wisdom?
Yellow 2.
Interruption.
To what degree did God give Solomon wisdom and understanding? In comparison to what?
Tie.
That is incorrect. This interrupted two-part question will be reread to Washington without interruption. Question: to what degree did God give Solomon wisdom and understanding, and to what degree did he give him largeness of heart?
Red 3.
And God gave Solomon wisdom and understanding exceeding much, and largeness of heart, even as the sand that is on the seashore.
That is correct. Question number 9 is the first of our 20-point questions. It is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question: quote the verse of Proverbs chapter 9 preceding the one that mentions the...
Yellow 1.
Interruption.
Preceding the one that mentions the fear of the Lord. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be a wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
That is correct. Question number 10 is worth 20 points. Question. While it is yet night,
Red, 1.
Interruption.
While it is yet night, a virtuous woman does what? According to Proverbs chapter 31, verse 15. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens.
that is correct. Question number 11 is a cross-reference two-part question worth 20 points. Question. What are never satisfied and who?
Red, 1.
Interruption.
And who shall be satisfied from himself? Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. A good man shall be satisfied from himself.
That is correct. Question number 12 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. Why, according to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 11, shall who?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Shall who be what? The grace of his lips, the king shall be his friend. His, referring to he that loveth pureness of heart.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted three-part question will be reread to Washington without interruption. Question. Why, according to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 11, shall who be whose friend?
Red, 2.
For the grace of his lips, the king shall be his friend, he that loveth pureness of heart.
That is correct. Question number 13 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. How many things, according to verse 24 of Proverbs chapter 30?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Of Proverbs chapter 31. Does the virtuous woman do, and what are they? She maketh fine linen, and selleth it, and delivereth girls unto the merchant. There are three.
That is correct. Question number 14 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Quote the two verses following the one describing wisdom as
Red, 1.
Interruption.
As a
Time.
That is incorrect. This interrupted quotation question will be reread to Ohio without interruption. Question. Quote the two verses following the one describing wisdom as a tree of life.
Yellow, 2.
The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, and by understanding hath he established the heavens. And by knowledge his depths are broken up, and the clouds drive down the deep.
That is incorrect. Question number 15 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. The Lord, according to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 3, will not...
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Will not do what? But he does what? The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked.
That is correct. Question number 16 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. Who finding what, when, is referred to in verse 23 of Proverbs?
Red, 1.
Interruption.
of Proverbs chapter 28. He that rebuketh a man afterwards, more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. He that rebuketh a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. Proverbs 28.
Time.
That is correct.
Time out, please.
Timeout, Ohio. Time in. Question number 17 is worth 20 points. Question. Each of verses 11 and 12 of Proverbs chapter 26.
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Record what about a fool? As a dog turneth vomit, so a fool turneth folly. Seest thou man? Wise and no conceit, there's no hope of a fool than of him.
That is correct. Question number 18 is the first of our 30-point questions. It is a cross-reference 4-part question worth 30 points. Question. As found in Proverbs chapter 13, which verse records what concerning a tree of life?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
And what verse records what about a fountain of life? Verse 12, hope deferred make the heart sick, but when desire cometh is a tree of life. Verse 14, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of righteousness is a tree of life. Verse 14, the law of the wise is found with life, the strong sense of death.
Time.
That is incorrect. This interrupted cross-reference 4-part question will be reread to Washington without interruption. Question. As found in Proverbs chapter 13, which verse records what concerning a tree of life, and which verse records what concerning a fountain of life?
Red, 1.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 12. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 14. The law of the wise is a fountain of life to depart from the snares of death.
That is correct. Time out, Washington.
Time.
Time in. Question number 19 is a quotation question worth 30 points. Question. Quote the 3 verses preceding the one that mentions morrow.
Yellow, 2.
Honor the Lord with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction.
Time.
Due to Quizmaster error, we will void and replace question number 19. Replacement question number 19 is a quotation question worth 30 points. Question. Quote the statement of Proverbs chapter 1, both mentioning a wise man and a man of understanding.
Yellow, 2.
A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings.
That is correct. Question number 20 is a cross-reference 6-part question worth 30 points. Question. By the fruit of what, which verse of Proverbs chapter 13 records that a man shall do what, and with the fruit of what, which verse of Proverbs chapter 31 records that a virtuous woman doeth what?
Yellow, 1.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 16. With the fruit of her hands, the virtuous woman planted the vineyard. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 2. I mentioned go by the strict mouth of the soul and judgment be
Time.
That is correct. And we have a numerical winner. This quiz is closed. Let's hear it for Washington 1 and Ohio 1. Second highest scoring individual with 95 points, earning a silver medal, was Stephen Coakley.
Also earning a silver medal was Joy Edwards.